Good evening, Dark Horse Nation. I hope you guys have had a good start to your week. Hope you all had a great weekend. I had a very, very busy weekend, and we went down to Darlington, South Carolina, to see the Goodyear 400 at the Darlington Speedway, and that was an awesome event. But guys, it was so hot. Yeah, I know it was pushing like 90 degrees, and that's crazy for March. I mean, the temperature was unreal, and but we toughed it out and stayed for the entire race. And yeah, I mean, it turned out a little different than what I had hoped for, but it was still overall a good race. So if you ever get a chance to go to Darlington, you should actually book a trip, guys. The track is amazing. It's only like 1.33 tenths of a mile or something like it. I mean, it's a smaller track. It's not like Talladega or Charlotte, but it's still a big overall track. And the people there are friendly. The hospitality is amazing, guys. The people who were in the stands, I was really surprised. I mean, everyone's quiet. I mean, there's no shenanigans going on. Nobody's throwing chicken wings or beer cans or anything else. I mean, everyone is respectful, polite, and it was a fun-filled day. So I'm glad that Jan and I got to go see the race. And so for you guys who have never been to a super speedway, what you see on television does not do a race justice. And because the camera changes the viewpoint of how you interpret the speed. So when you're sitting there at the start-finish line, and when those cars come by at 150, 160 miles an hour, guys, it's like zoom, zoom, zoom. I mean, it makes your head swim, basically. I mean, it is fast. And it's really hard to imagine at those speeds how those guys can hug the wall and be side by side, bumper to bumper, and not have as many wrecks as they do have. I think for the entire race we had 4 cautions, I think, and it was nothing major. No major wrecks, no major pileups. I mean, it was a clean race. But it was hot and it was nice. Got to see the Marine Corps band at the start, and that was awesome. Being a Marine myself, that was nice to see that. And it was just a great time. So if you guys ever get to go. I mean, Darlington is a small little place, and we stayed in Florence. It's about 13 minutes out away from the racetrack. We stayed at a place called Howard Johnson's, and it's an older little hotel, and but it was nice and kind of secluded in between some of the bigger hotels in the area. And there was you have a Cracker Barrel right there. It's close to the interstate, and you have gas stations. I mean, it's just real convenient to get where you're going. And then if you want to explore the city of Florence, then it's nice if you go back into the outskirts of the city. So we had a great weekend, and I truly enjoyed it. And you at least need to try it out one time in your life. Go see a NASCAR race. I mean, make you appreciate the, you know, how it's viewed on television as well. Yeah, at the actual race, it is kind of hard to hear the announcers. The decibel level is crazy. You know, you have to wear at least some sort of ear protection, I would recommend. And, but just to see the entire event and the people, yeah, I mean, it's an amazing, amazing event. So we left the track and the walk. I got to admit, the walk is a little bit far, especially if you are elderly. And I paid $20 to park my car just so I wouldn't have to walk to the very back parking lot. They do have free parking, but that's a good little hike. And so for the elderly people, that may not be what you want to do. So we walked to that part. If it hadn't been almost 90 degrees, it wouldn't have been so bad, but it was extremely, extremely hot. And then we got out of there, and it's not bad. They have state troopers directing traffic and all that good stuff, and we made our way back to Florence. So it was a good fun time. And then on the way back today, I do not like to drive on the freeways at all. I do not like the major freeways, and I always try to take a back road if I can. And I've got to admit, the back roads in South Carolina, to avoid the interstates, are pretty chill. They're amazing, guys. You get off the beaten path, you get to see a few towns you've never seen before, like Camden, that type of thing. And there's hardly any traffic whatsoever. I mean, it's kind of a peaceful, stress-free drive, unlike Interstate 20 or 95 even, which is just wall-to-wall traffic and crazy. So the drive there, if you take the back scenic route, is awesome, and it's well worth the added time to do that if you enjoy the scenery. Camden is a very special little town. It's a historic town, and the homes there, they remind you a lot of the Charleston area, the big two-story, big column pillared homes. And it's pretty awesome, guys. I mean, to see that. And matter of fact, if you'll do a YouTube video or check it out, you should be able to find it, Camden, South Carolina on YouTube. They're redoing the major clock tower, and they're actually building a new hotel around that, which is pretty cool. I mean, I thought it was neat. And we come back today and stop there. And then on the way back out of Florence, we went back through the racetrack and stopped at the race museum right there. It's in front of the track, and that is awesome. You get to see quite a few cars of previous winners from back in the day. The people there are amazing. They are friendly, and go out of their way to make you feel comfortable. And so if you ever get a chance, go down to that museum. And they're usually closed Mondays because of the race. They were actually open today and had a special discount on prices. And so I think regular Tuesday through Saturday, I think, tickets per adult are $8 a ticket. But it's well worth it if you enjoy NASCAR and the old cars and learning the history. They have one room in there that has all the drivers. You push a button, it gives you a history of that particular driver, which is pretty cool. So we stopped there today, and I may share a little video with you at some point in time. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you today. Made the trip home, and I'm glad to be back home. We had a great time, and I would recommend anyone, if you get a chance, go see a NASCAR race. You will not regret it. You should at least go see at least one in your lifetime, because it's pretty special. So today is the worst allergy day for us, and my allergies are killing me, and it's been horrible. And so I'm gonna finish this up, guys. Get off here. I just want to share my weekend with y'all. It was a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and yeah, I really appreciate being able to go to that event, and hang out for a couple of days in Florence, and come back through the countryside to Camden and places like that, little small towns in between, and it was nice. It was really nice. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get over here. Y'all have a blessed week. Do not work too hard, and I will catch you guys again later. And with that being said, guys, as I try to get my allergies under control, you know what we got right here, right? What did we say? Dark Horse Nation. Damn, that's good. Alright, guys, be blessed. Take care. Please like, subscribe, share, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's just I just like to share with you what I do in my old age retirement. Alright, guys, love you all. Thank you so much. Have a good night.